Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Today we're going to talk about how honest are you with your staff and how honest should you be? I post these periodic videos about productivity, leadership, and management issues here on YouTube. I also write about them at my website, daveedwardsmedia.com. And I have a weekly free newsletter that I'd love to send to you. All you have to do is go to my website, daveedwardsmedia.com, click on the contact page, fill out your information, and I'll make sure you get my weekly newsletter. Transparency helps employees feel more like they're part of a team. That's why I've always tried to keep my staff in the loop on activities in our organization. It shouldn't be surprising that a Harris poll found that more than 70% of employees were more engaged when their company shared organizational goals, objectives, and activities. So while you might have an external communication strategy for your organization, you might also want to create one for your team and other internal stakeholders. Among other things, I found open communication eliminates rumors and false narratives. For me, it actually starts with strategic planning. While such efforts are sometimes done exclusively by boards or key executives, I believe that organizations benefit from the participation of operational staff. They know what's going on and have a clear perspective of an organization's internal strengths and weaknesses. Staff participation is especially important during the establishment of action steps. It sends a clear message to your staff when they, or a representative number of the staff, get to participate in this critical planning effort. Some people think that monthly all-staff meetings can be seen as a waste of time. And if they are just a venue for pronouncements from the boss, I guess they could be a waste of time. At my all-staff meetings, I might have some announcements and updates, but then I would ask everyone if they would like to talk about something that they were working on or they were proud of, or did they have any questions? Occasionally, the questions were a little bit uncomfortable or even unfair, but I felt that if someone had a question, they had a right to ask it of me rather than it be fodder for hallway conversations. The only subjects that were off limits were individual, personnel, confidential, or legal matters. In addition, every Monday morning, all staff members would receive an email update from me. Because I was in a position to know what was going on throughout the organization, I used these emails to provide updates. I also shared industry news and progress we were making towards our various goals. Sometimes people responded with questions that I tried to respond to in my next weekly update. Your internal communication strategy should be more than feel-good public relations. Share bad or troubling news too. People want to know and deserve the truth. Another essential part of your effort to be open with your staff is an honest discussion about their performance and where they stand in the organization. That's why regular performance evaluation should be part of your plan. As part of performance evaluation, some groups conduct 360 reviews to provide confidential feedback to managers and peers. Maybe it's time for an anonymous survey of employees regarding the way your organization is operating. Releasing the survey findings is essential to demonstrate transparency, and it can be used as the beginning of a discussion how issues might be addressed. Laura Greco, HR and Administrative Director of Park Mobile, told Business News Daily, feedback and the ability to understand employee concerns is important, but it's what you do after that is critical to retention. You should always be transparent by sharing what you've learned and a course of action for addressing the issue. For example, after a recent company-wide engagement survey, we chose to share our results with all employees. We communicated our top areas of success and our areas for improvement and how we plan to address them moving forward. Transparent communication and a simple acknowledgement that we heard you can go a long way. An investment of time by management in two-way communications and dealing with employees' concern will maintain a higher level of trust and job satisfaction. Doing so puts you on the track to being a true leader. And let me mention, that I've written a book on leadership. Be a Leader, Not Just a Manager is a good guidebook of practical advice to help you move from manager to a leader that people want to follow. Check it out at my website, daveedwardsmedia.com. And thanks for joining me today.